Well, it's been an incredibly long time coming, but now we are seeing a bill to decriminalise sex work in Victoria. And Dylan, how are you feeling about it?
Oh, look, I think, I think without wanting to speak for the entire sex work community in Victoria, I think it's fair to say that this is a huge and historic time for sex workers in Victoria. As you say, this has been a very, very, very long time coming. It's a fantastic commitment and recognition from the government, and all the work from so many of us, and from you, of course, to get us to this point. So
what impact will decriminalisation have on our industry in Victoria?
Yeah, so decriminalisation is it's not a magic bullet for sex workers, but it's the essential first step for ensuring that we aren't experiencing discrimination, that we experience less stigma, and that crucially our work is recognised as work. So, as you know, Fiona, decriminalisation is about, removing sex work specific criminal and civil laws. It's about a whole of government approach to regulating sex work that recognises sex work as work. It removes the police as regulators. And it's the only model that works. Evidence and sex worker experience shows us it's the only model that works for ensuring our rights, at work and in the rest of our lives.
And I think you're right. And it is about treating sex work as just that work. So with also some protections that will address that underlying stigma that we've experienced for so many decades, centuries.
Yeah, absolutely. And the laws that we have in Victoria at the moment have caused huge harm to Victorian sex workers. They're discriminatory laws. They're not fit for purpose. And this is really it's a vital moment to start to rectify some of that injustice.
Do you have an image of what Victoria and what a Victorian sex worker will look like and experience, say, in 2030?
Stigma doesn't go away overnight, right? Attitude shifts take quite a long time, and sex workers do experience, comprehensive stigma and discrimination across many facets of our lives. So when I think of, Victorian sex workers 10 years from now, I'm picturing, all sex workers experiencing the benefits of decrim. I'm thinking about people being able to, I'd like to be able to write sex worker on a CV for a different kind of job, for example. I think people want to not have to worry about being harassed, judged, vilified, discriminated against. And decrim doesn't do all of that at once, but it's that essential, crucial step. That's really what we need, right? Is for people to recognise sex workers' work, and to understand that sex workers are, we're not that scary. we're just people trying to live our lives without fear of discrimination and stigma and criminalisation.